Hey guys, today we're going to be reviewing this Xbot AI Cameraman. It's basically a gimbal with AI features to follow and move and find its subjects. This is going to be a fun one today. Let's get into it. Now, in all transparency, Xbot did reach out to me and they asked me to review this. I use gimbals a lot on this channel, so I said, hey, let's do it. Yeah, I'd love to check it out and see how this technology is evolving and what kind of innovations are out there. So let's get into it. Okay guys, here is the product. This is the Xbotgo AI Cameraman, the sports tracking gimbal. Now it comes with a gimbal itself and a tripod is what Xbotgo has sent me. And let's just take a look inside the box and see what it looks like. What we have in here. We have a little case, a manual, and there is the gimbal itself. We've got a wrist strap in here. We'll pull that out of the way. We've got the remote, which we can pair up to our gimbal and control all the settings through these different buttons here. We've got a stand to allow the gimbal to stand on the ground, which will come in handy in filming some of my running scenes. And then we've got a charging cable and the actual gimbal itself. Now what makes this gimbal so amazing is its AI tracking. Unlike my Hohem or other gimbals that I have, I can set this up on a tripod, put my phone on it, and it will actually track us playing sports, which is awesome. It's like having a cameraman filming you while you're playing sports. Now this supports 7 sports modes. It covers soccer, basketball, hockey, football, rugby, lacrosse, and any others you can dream up, really. It has accurate tracking. It uses what's called Follow Me 2.0 to re-identify and lock into athletes as they appear into the screen. Body shape, number, jersey, etc. like that. You can also do live streaming from this. In case you want to take it to one of your kids' sporting events, you could live stream that event straight from there. I know a guy this would be perfect for. I'll have to send this video to him. And you can actually edit video in the app. It has everything you need built into that app to get this up and posted as quickly as possible. And here's some of the advantages of using this product over other products is there's no subscription fee, right? Number one, that's what I love. No monthly fee. You have an app you download, you use it. They even offer up some storage for you for free. And that's probably going to change throughout time, but right now I think it's like 20 gigs, which is enough to do quite a few videos. You can add even a live scoreboard to this technology, which don't you hate that when you're watching like high school sports or something on TV and they don't have a scoreboard and they got to pan the camera to it every now and again so you don't have it on the screen and you can't really watch the action well? Well, here you can take care of that. And this is the only consumer grade AI cameraman on the market, so check it out. This is the only one that's really the technology available to us normal people out here shooting things and just having fun. Now let's get this set up, and we're gonna take it out and we're gonna film some basketball, and it's gonna be a full court basketball outdoors, and we're gonna test it out and see how it works. Okay guys, we've got it all set up. Sorry for the noise, we've got a big unit behind us here, but we're at the school. We're going to play some basketball. As you can see here, we have this set up in the middle of the court, like all the documentation suggested. This lined up towards the center. We've got our phone centered. We have it put in landscape mode, which is just hitting the power button once. And now we're going to go into record, and we're going to choose basketball. And then we're going to choose next. And then we're going to choose full court over 14, and we're going to start recording. And now it's going to ask me, would you like it to allow to access the camera? Yes, allow that, please. Thank you very much. And would you like to access the microphone? Sure, why not? Let's do that. We've got it already, got everything paired, and we're going to hit record. All right, we're ready to go. Okay guys, before we get into complete setup, this is actual footage of us out on the basketball court. We set up at an elementary school and we play, and this is tracking us really, really well. I enjoy the way this is tracking us. Now, don't judge our basketball skills here. We're actually pretty good. We're from Indiana. Indiana's a basketball thing. Oh, look at that 3. So yeah, this is actual footage. Now, I'll get in after this into a setup, but I just wanted to give you a quick example. Sometimes the old guy in the picture there, he falls a little bit behind the rest of the young guys, so the gimbal gets a little bit confused, and it's like, hey, okay, where should I look? But that's okay, though, because, you know, in normal sports where people are grouped together a little bit better, you're not going to encounter that. Plus, as updates come, you know, that'll improve too, I'm sure. But look at this. Like, it stays right with everybody, shows all the, you know, all the passing. This is really cool technology, really cool, and it's only going to get better from here on out. I'm so impressed with it. I'm going to play with this some more, and we'll see what happens. But let's get into some setup and show, you know, what we need to do. It's pretty simple. Okay, guys, we've got the gimbal all set up on the tripod. We're going to go ahead and show what it's like to put our phone in this tripod, and basically this is just a clamp. We are going to, oh, sorry, I'm hitting buttons. We're just going to get that in there. That's a lot easier if you're not on camera, by the way, but we're going to get that in there and get that set up like so. And it's going to hang there for a minute, but the point is that I want to make here is it tells you right here, this is the direction of the phone camera, right? It gives you, they make it pretty easy for you. Here you can see we got the app open and started. You can get your user manual right here. Everything you need to set up, everything that's here is in here. So you have it on the go with you, which is really good because sometimes there's things I want to look at in the manual when I'm out and about that I want to figure out real quick. So that's pretty awesome. Now, you're going to have to go ahead and set up your user in here. I did mine, and that will get you your cloud storage and all that good things, and we're going to go from there. Now, when you open the app, it's going to ask you to Bluetooth connect, allow Bluetooth, all that. Depending on what kind of phone you have, that's going to be a little bit different. You just say allow, and it will all connect up. And then we're going to go ahead and turn the gimbal on. We're going to hold that power button in, and it's going to, as you see, stand straight up there and be ready. Now, let's say we wanted to hit it in landscape mode, because I like to film in landscape mode, right? I'm on YouTube, so let's press this power button once, and it flips it around to landscape mode. Now, if you want to record, it's super easy. You just click your record button, and then there's your sport modes, right? So let's just go through these one more time. Soccer, basketball, power soccer, football, lacrosse, ice hockey, follow me, tennis, and what do we got under there? Handball. So, and you're not limited to these, right? You're limited to your imagination. There's all kinds of sports out there you can film. There's just a couple of key things you're going to want to do. So what you'll do is you'll just select your sport and you'll click next. Like say I was going to do basketball, I click next, and then I'd select full court and over 14 for the age, because we're over 14, we're big boys, and then we just click start recording. But we're not going to do that right now. I want to show you a couple key things that you're going to want to know. This right here, I don't know if you guys, let me see if you guys can see that. It's going to be, let me bring you closer. This right here, now that's the center line to mark your court. So let's say our court is between here and here. We're going to get this right in the center, and that way the Xbot can figure out how to turn and pan to get everybody in. So there's a couple little things like that you do to line up. Super simple though. It's all detailed in user manual, and I'll link some videos below to where you can go and watch people, other people set these up and get going. But that's all there is to the setup. Super simple. I mean, that's all there is to this setup. I've done many more complex setups than this. Super simple. Nobody that's worked with a smartphone anytime recently should have trouble with this. So, and again, right, the user manual's right in there, so take a look. Okay guys, here's another thing I want to bring up. Like, I already have a Hohem gimbal, right, and this thing's been amazing. It's been really good to me. But there's no AI tracking, right? You just set it up and it films. You have to run into the picture. You have to have somebody actually move it around for you if you're trying to do filming of any sports or whatever, and you're actually in there playing. So there's no AI tracking. I mean, if you're going to buy a gimbal, why not buy the gimbal like the Xbotgo here with the AI tracking in it? Then you can use it as a regular gimbal if you want to use it, or you use it as an AI cameraman. Like it just makes sense, right? It's just the technology is moving this way, away from this and this way. If you have a use where it just something needs to follow you, whether you're standing up on a stage speaking, as long as you're lit well and you have those rules of photography in place, right? If you don't know those rules of photography, check my Kindle book link down in the description. But the gimbal will never make up for rules of photography, right? Like, you still have to know that. You still have to get lit well. You still have to have all the available photography aspects. That's in the camera itself, not in the gimbal, right? So get those down. But yeah, just anything where you need to follow, this gimbal can do it, right? Now, it is great at the sports stuff, and it's great for especially second cameras on a field, right? Like, I know when my sons played football, there'd be a camera in each end zone and a camera up in the press box. This one would be perfect to catch the action closer, right? And on the sideline, and just following all the action as it happens. Amazing technology. The technology is built into the app, so like when technology improves, I don't need to throw the hardware away, right? And go spend a bunch of money on new hardware. The updates come in the app, and it only improves via the app. So guys, I think this is the future of gimbals. There's a link below. Check it out in the description. Coupon code for you too, so you can save some money. Check it out. I think it was really very useful, very innovative technology, and I'm going to keep playing with this. It's going to be a blast. We'll see you next time.